pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and piping hot bowl of fresh congee. That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day. That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day. That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day. Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Settle down. The tides beckon. The tides beckon. I will have order. The tides beckon. I will have order. I will have order. Solidify. Solidify.
Mighty mythical beast.
Bow your head.
Mighty mythical beast.
Bow your head.
Mighty mythical beast.
Gather. Set off! Set off! Justice is blindsided. Justice is blindsided. Justice is blindsided.
No, my sword! No, my sword! No, my sword!
Bow your head.
No, my sword!
Bow your head. Bow your head. The tides beckon. The tides beckon. The tides beckon. This is order. This is order. This is order.
Many happy returns! Many happy returns!
Be sanctified. Be sanctified. Be sanctified.
Let me weave you a...
Silence!
Let me weave you a...
Silence!
Let me weave you a... Rain outlines your fate.
Order guide you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Order guide you.
Rain outlines your
Order guide you. The tides beckon.
Hop to it, Manzai!
Settle down. Solidify!
Rain cutter.
Let the mighty be humbled! Silence! This is order! Settle down!
Alley-oop!
Gather!
Many happy returns!
Be sanctified.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but
Stabilize! I will have order! Let the mighty be humbled!
Let me weave you a verb.
Bow your head.
Hop to it, Monzai!
Silence! Be sanctified. Order guide you. Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
Many happy returns!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
An oversight.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Settle down. Solidify.
The tides beckon.
Bow your head. Stabilize.
No, my sword!
Settle down.
Rain cutter!
Let the mighty be humbled. Gather. Bow your head. I will have order.
Would you care to... If you ever... Wow, the academia sure is... But where should we go?
Traveler, Paimon.
Sino! It's been so long since we last saw you!
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem stronger. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. I just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly...
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What?
Indeed. Or as I call it, the Biryani. You really want me to say the rest? Okay.
Oh, darn, he said it.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time.
All right. Here's your 500 Mora.
You're exaggerating. It's only
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks.
All right. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is what...
Case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can, you know...
Such enthusiasm. Are you...
What? No!
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are... All right. Follow me. See him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamont sage. He taught both me...
Huh? Sino's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old...
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Sino. Now, who do we have? Hold on, let me... My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon.
Wow, looks like we're...
I've told him about you before. You are my friends. That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe. Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate.
10 million more. What I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden.
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Paimon's ready too.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious? Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture.
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's...
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to...
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the Wait! Check this out! Looks like this part...
Agreed. The staining
A colored liquid.
Well, it's like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof.
Please show me your credentials before borrowing books.
Mahamatra Sino, Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit's spilt their coffee on the ladder.
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the... Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see...
You're right.
Really?
The culprits approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. And crucially, the culprits said they'd be watching the professors every...
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you!
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's...
You can't pin this on me! I haven't done anything!
Really? Then why are you shaking like... The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. Your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching.
I would never...
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was over quickly.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done...
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was...
The culprit's name...
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something!
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove...
We question the culprit regarding his motives.
Oh, just spit it out.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of mora. Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just...
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy...
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my...
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes...
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, all it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. The family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants, and they're often away on business. They've never taken...
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when we have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can...
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have...
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Sino, you have to... and isn't Tainari in town at the moment?
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on.